Hi guys, I'm Sherry. Welcome back to NF Talks. In today's video, we'll have a new IGO project called AMAKUNI's COO, Mr. Tony, with us. If you want to know about IGO projects and the exciting industry trends that are coming up, don't miss out the following information and stay till the end of the video to learn more about our giveaway. So I saw the AMAKUNI website and the white paper. It looks fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
For the audience, can you tell me what is AMAKUNI?
Yeah, of course. AMAKUNI is an NFT action RPG set in the fantasy world of everyone. So what we did is we have combined the proven game design of the traditional action RPG with the blockchain technology in order to give our player this entire new metaverse experience. So the idea is that the players will be able to craft items, they manage a roster of heroes, they equip them to go clear dungeons and find treasures. And after that, they also have the option to trade among others as well. Yeah.
That's very interesting. I saw on your website you guys actually have developed a lot of background stories and the lore for AMAKUNI. Can you tell the audience a little bit about it?
Yeah, you're right. We are in the process of world building. So basically, we are developing the background story. We're writing the main storyline for AMAKUNI. So, I cannot share too much detail at the moment, but what I can show you is that the overall experience that the players will have when playing AMAKUNI.
Mm-hmm.
So, in essence, AMAKUNI, you the player, are going to be called the Amarians. You are the descendants of the god of creation. So you have this ability to create items, item equipments, weapons, then imbue them with elemental magics, such as lightning, thunder, fire, water, etc., etc. So only you, the players, have this ability. So the time is 10,000 years after the Great God Wars. So now the world is ruled by lie and greed. So you need to find a way to work with your once rival, the Kuni. They are the descendants of the god of destruction in order to save the world. So that's basically the story that we have.
Really, the background story of AMAKUNI sounds amazing.
Yes, the theme of our game is rooted in the philosophy of creation and destructions. And during our research, we actually found this actual historical figure. He's living in Japan in the 700 AD. So I think his name was, I might be pronouncing this wrong, but his name was AMAKUNI Yasuyama. So he's supposed to be the creator of the Japanese katana. So yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. Did you guys have to do a lot of research?
Well, I would be kind of a nerd myself. I love reading about this stuff. So when we build AMAKUNI, we want to take inspiration from different cultures and different historical figures. And this one, quick fun fact: the word AMAKUNI, you can actually break it down to two words. So one is kuni, which is the older word for money, which just so happens to be one aspect of the game. And the word ama, of course, everyone knows, short for ask me anything, which to us is represent, transparency and accountability. So which all the values are very important to us. So that's the reason why we name our project AMAKUNI, and also we also name our tokens. We don't have two tokens. One is called AMA, the governance token, and the other is going to be the KUNI, the utility tokens.
Excellent. Let's talk about the game plan. I think everyone is curious about how do I play with AMAKUNI.
Yeah, AMAKUNI consists of three main parts. So first part is harvesting materials, and then you craft items. Right? Once you have this item, you can equip them to your heroes, and then send them off to clear dungeons and to earn loot. Right? So and after the battle, then you can decide to either use what you have earned to upgrade. You can upgrade your heroes, you can upgrade your production building, or you can sell them off in the in-game marketplace.
So it sounds like a mix between Clash of Clans and Idol Heroes. Did I get that right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Both Clash of Clans and Idol Heroes are very popular titles. Yeah. So that's why we want to take this proven concept and just that are familiar to players, and then while still be able to take advantage of the blockchain's technologies.
But then what makes you different from other titles on the markets?
I mean, compared to the rest of the play-to-earn market, I believe we have a very deep gameplay with different layers for players to enjoy and discover. For example, like in total, we actually have 153 different materials. So it works out roughly around more than 3 million different combinations that you can actually try to combine to create new items with. And in terms of the number of heroes, that we have 270 heroes that we need to collect and customize. There's also the player-driven economy of AMAKUNI. Players can actually trade between each other. So the game mechanics can get very complex, but we try to keep it as beginner-friendly as possible for those players who are familiar with action RPG. So you can say that our game is easy to learn but hard to master.
You mentioned player-driven economy, right? Can you tell us more about that?
We have this idea that in the economy we need to have a sustainable economy. That means it has to work for all kind of players. The players play differently. They make different choices, and in the end of the day, the collective choices will have a direct impact to the in-game economy. So in our game, the player can actually take on 3 different roles, right? One of the 3. Now you can be farmers. So the farmers is people who they don't have a lot of initial capital to invest in the game, but usually can earn from our game. So the way you do it is by providing a crafting service. So our crafting feature actually designed for this type of players. Now, if you are willing to spend the time to grind, to level up your crafting skill, as time goes by, you will be able to unlock higher quality weapons and equipment, and you can provide them those items to players who don't have the time to grind. So that's just one way you can earn if you farmers. In case if you an investor, that means you have the capital to invest in the game, but you don't have the time to play, then you still can earn from AMAKUNI. One way is of course by staking, right? Another way is by providing rental services. If you invest in our NFT, then you can rent those heroes out to other players. So the third type of players are the actual gamers. The type of very competitive gamer. They want to be the best. They want to collect everything in the games. And for this type of players, they can earn by participating in our special events in our tournament, or they can also providing other people with the rental services because they don't have all the heroes. And of course, for those heroes that they don't need, they can sell them off for a profit. So yeah.
Wow, that sounds very exciting. I mean, not every play-to-earn game managed to build a stable in-game economy, but it seems like you guys already have got it figured out.
We got a pretty good idea how we should build this up, but it's going to be an ongoing process because the economy is going to evolve as our user base grow. So we will need to constantly look at it, monitor activity, and ensure that the economy is healthy. And despite our role in this economy, we still want to make this a player-driven economy, which means the collective choice of all player will have a major effect on the economy itself. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So just now you mentioned the team behind AMAKUNI. Can you tell me a bit more about the founders of AMAKUNI?
Well, yes, absolutely. There are 5 of us. First is Mr. Zil, who's our CEO, and then me. I'm Tony. I'm currently the COO and game designer of the project. And we have Mr. Yet, who's our co-founding art director, and Mr. Pablo from Ukraine, who is our CPO. And there's also our co-founding advisor, Mr. Sun, who currently the CTO of Tomo Chains. So, all of our founders have either built successful business or will have released successful products during their career. So, for example, Pablo, his company, IGO, is an outsourcing company in Ukraine, and he has worked with quite a number of big companies in the game industry. Companies like Namco Bandai US or CD Projekt Red or Amazon. Or Mr. Sun is the CEO of Tomogens, and Tomogens been around since 2018, and right now their market cap is around $160 million. So we have a good team, and I'm very excited for that.
Awesome, it's very impressive lineup. So I think thank you for letting us learn more about AMAKUNI. I really cannot wait to try it again. And what is your timeline? Like when can we start to play it?
Well, our immediate milestones for this year is going to be our Genesis NFT sale, which is happening in March this year. And after that, it's going to be the release of our beta of the game and also the testnet of our Amazon blockchains. So at the game itself, it's going to be released in the third quarter of next year. So for more detail, you can check the link in our white paper.
Yeah, I guess quality takes time, right?
Yeah, you're right. Making game is never easy. Not to mention playing to a game. So, but we have the right team, and we have the experience and capability to take this project all the way. So once again, I'm very excited for AMAKUNI.
And you mentioned that AMAKUNI Genesis NFT will be open for minting soon. So what is their benefit and why should I own one?
So our Genesis NFT consists of 10,000 Akuni Saru, which is the 8th character. Saru in Japanese means monkey. When they sold out, then we will not make any more of this character. So this character are vital to the game because they are needed for our in-game greeting system. Mm-hmm. So if you want to greet me character, you need to own one of these NFT. And also come with each NFT is a special outfit that's exclusive, for this Genesis sale. So which means this outfit are not craftable. You won't be able to purchase them in game. And of course, we will grant the Genesis title to own the holder of our NFT. So that's this, in-game bragging right for the holder. And all the holder will have exclusive access to our private and special events. We will be holding in the near future as well. Yeah.
Well, it has been very informative. Thank you, Tony. So for anyone who wants to check out the AMAKUNI Genesis sale, please visit their official website down below. And Tony, thank you for being with us.
Yes, of course. It has been my pleasure. And thanks, Sherry. Bye-bye.
Bye.